Okay, we're back, Exodus 20:20. We're taking a deep dive into this God testing us for the purpose, not for God. God doesn't sin. For the purpose that we do not sin. That's explicitly what it says. That we would not sin. Do not sin. That's the purpose. That's the whole goal. That's the objective of the testing. So we begin to learn about ourselves and this stickiness, this attachment to sin. Jesus himself in the Gospel of John says sin makes one a slave of sin. I mean, this is the reality. Why? There's a sweetness to it, right? And the way our hearts are made is that we attach to sweetness. And God is the only sweetness that lets us remain delighting in him while still possessing our freedom. When we hand ourselves over to a sweetness that's part of a sin, whatever it might be, greed, money, right? It becomes my preoccupation. I'm thinking about it. That's where my anger, that's where my fear is, all around it. I'm with family. I'm doing some of the holiest things. I'm preoccupied with it. You see, there's a sweetness there that's made me a slave of it. I'm attached to it. So what during this time when we've been kind of deprived of a lot of our attachments where we're sticky from, there's probably some emotion that's emerging. There should be because we're attached. And so what has to happen? Because the Israelite people left Egypt, but Egypt didn't leave them. So the attachments, even though that we don't have maybe the freedom of our former attachments, it could even be in sports and running around all the time, just consumed and preoccupied with that. Even though we've left it for a time, right? There's no activity. We take it with us. And that has to be purified, and it doesn't happen quickly. Do you know how long the Israelite people had to stay in the desert? 40 years. 40 years. In order for the purification, the purity of heart, to be complete. All right. So that gets us for Exodus 20:20 today. We'll come back tomorrow for one more reflection.